she makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
Alright, if you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you can't shatter our worldview that you said it comes in denim, because all these years we're making these remixes of it where we had segments where they said it comes in denim. We even made music videos with denim in it. Yeah, but you're an idiot. That's not what I said. If you even look at the YouTube transcript, the subtitle doesn't say it comes in denim because they know it's just marble mouth, and it doesn't say that. You made it up. And then you groupthinked it into existence, and you were all wrong. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Anyway, this is boring because he just watches it and then he says, oh, so that's the meme or whatever.
Story. Give it a backstory. I never understood why the homeboy fucking beat his dick in front of his fucking setup. Like, you have a whole fucking house you can beat your dick in. I mean, you got a whole fucking wife you can beat your dick in.
I've told the story. See, this is how misinformed he is. He says, you have a wife. I wasn't married then. I wasn't married then at all. I've already explained that was during a breakup. Like, we were in the midst of we were still living together and we were kind of broken up, but we weren't. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a relationship. It was kind of a messed up situation because we were stuck living together. You know what I mean? And then this room was kind of my sanctuary away from everywhere else in the house. You know, my ex was there. This was the only place where I actually had privacy. He thinks this happened like a few years ago when I was married. Dude, it happened 10 years ago. But do you understand about Wings? He doesn't understand anything, and he talks out of his ass. He has complete misinformation about it. He thinks this happened like 2 years ago when I was happily married here in the house. No, not at all.
And you over here beating your dick in front of your fucking setup. That's ridiculous.
Again, just rolling with the meme, not understanding anything. I don't think
you ever dated a minor. I mean, like, you could throw the accusation that he talked. Right? You could throw the accusation that Panda Lee started talking to him when she was like 17.
Here's another one. Oh, now hold on. This is interfering. A contribution is interfering with the video on a point that I want to react to. So let's wait a second. I will shout that out, but I want to react to what he's saying here. Okay. So. He's about to spout nonsense, okay? Complete nonsense. I'm going to back up a few frames here. One of the dumb things that my detractors say, but no one who has a brain says, is that my ex, who, by the way, I've been broken up with since 2017. So we're talking, 9 years since she's been a part of my life or a part of my content, okay? My detractors' nonsensical story about it is that I talked to her before she was 18 years old. Okay. And so I'm a groomer, and that's, I should never be forgiven for that or whatever. Of course, none of that's ever true. If you ever noticed, anyone who's reputable, who's done documentaries about me, doesn't talk about it because it's not true. Okay. Now you might say, well, why don't you prove it? Well, number one, I don't have to prove anything. You made a farcical assumption or a farcical accusation with no evidence. You have no evidence I ever spoke to my ex when she was underage. Zero. Okay. Here's the truth of the situation. She DM'd me on YouTube back when there actually were DMs on YouTube. That's how long ago this was. Okay. She was already 18 and we started talking behind the scenes. And then later on, the next year, we started dating. Okay. She was 18 the first time I ever talked to her. I never would have entertained conversation with someone who was underage in any capacity like that. Do you understand? So that's the truth. Now you might say, well, why don't you prove it? How do you prove it? What are you talking about? We talked in YouTube DMs. Why should I have to prove it? Nothing was ever done in the wrong. No evidence has ever come out anywhere that I've ever done anything wrong. In fact, of everything that I've ever done in my life, all the mistakes I've made, the one thing I ever did, I never made mistakes with women. I was never loose. I never talked to underage girls. You never heard me any accusations that I beat a woman, right? None of it. That's the one thing you could say. I was a racist. I was a sexist. I said awful things on YouTube. I begged for money, right? You can say all this bullshit, But you can't ever accuse me of stuff with women because it never happened. Literally never, ever in my life have I ever done anything wrong when it comes to women, period. Okay? That's just the truth. All right? Now, the accusation is I talked to her when she was underage or whatever, right? He's going to talk completely nonsensically about this. 100%. He's going to talk out of his ass. All right? Out of his ass. He's going to have no idea what he's speaking of. And then he's going to get clipped and look like an idiot. Now people will hear him saying that and then think the bad thing about me, right? Okay.
To him when she was like 17.
All right, well, hold on. I didn't go far enough. Well, let's go back here. Here we go.
That he told you could ever dated a minor. I mean, like there.
Here you go.
I don't think he ever dated a minor. I mean, like you could throw the accusation that he told you could throw the accusation that Panda Lee started talking to him when she was like 17.
Nope. She was 18. Again, I wouldn't have entertained it if she was underage.
Right. I'll believe that. I'll believe that. Right. But like, that was like, I don't know the whole story.
You're right. You don't. So why are you talking about it? If you don't know the whole story, why would you even bring it up? You're on a public stream and you know that everyone watches you and clips you. So why are you saying this right now? Why not just say, I literally don't know the story at all. I'm not going to speak to it. Let's move on.
I don't know the whole story with that. But I would believe the Panda Lee, he started talking to Panda Lee when she was 17. I would believe that.
Well, it's false.
But to call like his like 5-year relationship with this thing, dating a minor is stretching it.
Because she wasn't a minor. At any moment that I ever spoke to her or knew her, she was never a minor. End of discussion. So why are you talking about it on your stream? Then it gets clipped, and guess what the title of the video is? You know? So there you go.
Because I'm almost remembered that was between Panda Lee and Kat. Like, that was when he was single.
Wrong. He's talking about the incident. Wrong. It was 2016, and it was during the time when, again, my ex was living here still, but we were basically broken up. We weren't spending time together. We weren't doing anything romantic whatsoever. We essentially were moving on, but we were still kind of in the house living together. So we actually were having a lot of tension and stuff. So again, this room was the one place in the house I got to stay away. See?
That's why he was riding the hand.
Nah, but DSP was always doing sketchy shit, bro. Like,
what are you talking about? Like what? Who is that? Is that Legault? Who is that saying that? Who the fuck are you? You don't know what you're talking about. You're a complete fucking empty-headed buffoon. You know nothing about me. You watch detractor videos. You hang out with people who watch detractor restreams. You regurgitate the memes, and you have absolutely no evidence of any of it, but you believe it because you're a fucking idiot. Then you come on your buddy's stream, you repeat the meme, and now he looks like an asshole. When you say this on his stream, you hurt him. Not me. Him. He's the one getting clipped talking about it. He's the one getting detractor content out of it now. It's your fucking fault, you dunce. Stop bringing up toxic shit on his streams because it hurts him. I'm immune to it because it's bullshit. My fans don't care about this nonsense. They don't believe the detractor memes because they're not fucking morons. But he's the one who ends up looking bad. Are you not smart enough to understand that? No, you're not. You're an idiot. That's why you sound like one and that's why you act like one. Wise the fuck up and stop hurting your buddy by talking about this shit on his stream. You are literally there to play a game. Outside of that, shut the fuck up about drama. You incredible idiot. You're hurting it. Good God. Okay. We got shout outs to do here. Maybe the clip to finish. Should we do some shout outs? And then we'll move on to another clip. So we've got Raw Wings Restreaming You. Did a $2 super chat and says, hey, Arby does reaction videos of Lumix. Him next. Well, hey, Arby does a lot of reaction. He reacts to me too. He does a lot of stuff. Here's the truth. I don't really care about people who do react stuff. if it's actual legit reacting to stuff that I do. If I'm on a stream and I'm saying and doing dumb shit and you want to react to it, I don't care. What I care about is people who literally make shit up, right? Like someone says I said something I did not say. Someone who perpetrates the meme that Phil is a groomer and did stuff with underage girls that never happened. That's the harmful shit. If you just want to fucking make fun of me for dumb shit I say and do on the stream, who cares? You know? I don't think that like a guy like Hey Arvy is harmful to me. I really don't. I don't feel that at all. Fuck it. As long as you're not outright saying harmful stuff that's not true. But hey, you want to say I suck at Street Fighter and I talk shit and I'm a loser at that? Go for it. You want to say I beg too much? Go for it. That, you know, fuck it. That's at least partially truthful. Not something you completely fabricated and is just repeated to the point that people believe it and it's not true. Right? Okay. I see someone has a bunch of sock accounts on the YouTube side and keeps saying the same exact shit over and over. Right? Pretty dumb. All right. So